Chapter 2. The Supreme Intelligence and the Human Being, the link. In the previous discourse, we established by the use of reason that the universe could not be the product of some accident, that even if it was the result of a Big Bang, the ingredients for something to bang had themselves have to have an origin, a source of creation. It stands to reason that if a supreme intelligence is the source, the creator of the universe, and if he has placed in it the human being with the power or ability to recognize his own being and that of the surroundings around him, he is also endowed with a minuscule form of intelligence, an attribute of the one who created him, to know, to recognize and understand his existence. Following on that recognition, it is natural for man to then question the purpose of all this creation. The answer to this and other questions can either be deduced by the use of the one tool we are endowed with, namely reason, or it could be revealed to human beings by the one who created it all. If the answers lie in pure reason, then it becomes the subject of intelligent speculation, a speciality of philosophers. So we have to look at philosophers to find out if they have figured out the puzzle. What is the modern philosophical thinking on the question of what is life and what is its purpose? Albert Camus described life as absurd. Sartre spoke of anguish, abandonment, and despair. To these existentialists, life has no meaning. Darwinians thought the meaning of life was to reproduce. Will Durant, the most noted philosopher of the last century, and Dr. Hugh Moorhead, a philosophy professor at Illinois University, both wrote separate books titled The Meaning of Life. They wrote to the best-known philosophers, scientists, writers, politicians, and intellectuals of their time in the world, asking them, what is the meaning of life? Then they published their responses. Some offered their best guesses, some admitted that they just made up a purpose for life, and others were honest enough to say they were clueless. In fact, a number of famous intellectuals asked the authors to write back and tell them if the purpose of life was discovered. So, philosophers are equally in the dark and cannot answer the questions. Neither can science, for science is on a voyage of discovery and provides evidence of what is, not how it became. Pioneering German-born rocket scientist Dr. Wernher von Braun said, "The natural laws of the universe are so precise that we have no difficulty building a spaceship to fly to the moon and can time the flight with the precision of a fraction of a second. These laws must have been set by somebody." Professor of physics Paul Davies refutes the chance theory in stating, "We are truly meant to be here. Through my scientific work, I have come to believe more and more strongly that the physical universe is put together with an ingenuity so astonishing that I cannot accept it merely as a brute fact. There must, it seems to me, be a deeper level of explanation. The earth, the universe, and all living things give silent testimony to an intelligent, powerful creator. If we thus conclude that we are part of a planned act of creation, he who created is the one who must then answer the questions that we raise. There is simply no other way of knowing. Does he? And if so, how? If he does, how does the Creator communicate with that part of his creation that possesses the ability to question and understand? If there is a link, surely it has to be in a manner to which human beings can relate. So, throughout history, we have seen a chain of messengers who bore the message of the Creator and creation, as well as the purpose of creation. These communicators are referred to as his messengers since they carry his messages. The communications themselves are referred to as revelations. And since these messengers are especially selected to communicate his messages, they also serve as our conduct guides and as our role models. However, through the passage of time, most of the revelations have undergone mutations and changes through human interventions. And so it became necessary for one final messenger with one final message, the core of which had to be protected from the contamination wrought by time and human intervention. Thus followed a final messenger at the end of the chain of messengers, as Muslims believe, who delivered the final revelation, referred to as the Quran, which exists in the form in which it was delivered over 1400 years ago. The other revelations that survived have not been immune to vagaries of human intervention and are therefore invested with a number of contradictions, since perfection is not a human characteristic. But messengers are no more. They have done their job of conveyancing the message. This is a revelation from the most compassionate, most merciful. It is a book whose verses are perfectly explained, a Quran in Arabic for people who know, delivering good news and warning. Yet most of them turn away, so they do not hear. Say, O Muhammad, I am only a man like you, to whom it has been revealed that your God is but one God, so take a straight course to him and seek his forgiveness, and woe to those who associate others with Allah. How do we know that this ancient book or books of revelations are indeed the link between the Supreme Intelligence and us humans, and not fictions concocted by some bright human mind or minds? The philosopher cannot answer. So, we have to look at science to find the evidence. I have endowed you with intelligence, the intelligence to reason and recognize, or cognitive intelligence. So go forth and use it, and you will find the answers you seek. You will find, he tells us, that not only did I create you and breathe life into you, but did so for a purpose, not just for play or amusement.